Okay. I mentioned in well, actually, I don't know if I said this before or not, but having collision off, make sure that it's off. So, I mean, if it's on and collision alert's on, that means you're going to crash into another vessel. The reason why I'm saying this is because I did another video earlier and I took a shuttlecraft out, and that's what we're going to work on tonight is shuttlecraft from the Excelsior. But as I was closing in on the Excelsior, the shuttlecraft literally crashed into the Excelsior. So make sure collisions are turned off. Make sure the alert is turned off as well. Anyways, I'm back with my southern drawl and beer drinking, shot smoking. Mm, mm, mm. Much better. So now, let's go right on to missions because it's already set up. We still have the Excelsior and we still have the Excelsior's bridge. So today, what I want to do is take and show you the shuttlecraft and the shuttlecraft system and what's so different between that and the actual Excelsior. And the last video that man, I can't get that out of my head. That Sovereign, he moved in fast.
Can we hold together, Chief?
They came in fast for our rescue. So we're not going to do any of that right now. And of course, this is the outside of the Excelsior. This is brand new. It's a new game, of course. Every time you start up a new game, it's a new game. So, a new simulation. So anyways, here we are on the bridge. And to launch a shuttlecraft, you want to talk to Majul over here, Mr. Diaz. So
Your orders, Captain.
And down here under player selected, you see a launch 1, shuttle 4, and return shuttle options. So you just want to click on shuttle 4 and then launch 1. Alright. It looks like it has 4 shuttles, but it just says launch 1. So you launch 1, and then you talk to him.
Yes, Captain.
You talk to your tactical officer, and you select the shuttle. Now you see it on the view screen. And now you go to brakes, and of course on this
Captain?
you have to get up to walk, and then transport on over, and it's going to do the cutscene, and eventually you're going to be on the shuttle. Now, it's different. So now it kind of looks like a little van in space. Alright. Everything is way different. This is the cockpit of the shuttle. Right here, brakes is not on here. So even though it says Chief Brakes Engineering, awaiting orders, that's really just the engineering control panel. Because if you come over here, and then you look back, you do not see brakes. Alright, brakes is not on there. And neither is Safi. All you have is Kiska and your tactical officer and Mr. Diaz. Alright, that's all that's on this little bitty van in space. Okay, and what I mean by that is it literally is a van in space. So, because it's so small. And it kind of looks like the next generation shuttlecraft. But that's all cool. Shuttlecraft is shuttlecraft. No matter what. So this is the inside of it, and of course you can turn it. You can do everything you can. And what we're gonna do is now that's the Excelsior right in front of us, right there. I was going to want to try to get a pretty good look of the Excelsior. Now, the shuttlecraft is only fun for what I'm doing right now. So if you want to take and explore around the galaxy or explore around a ship, like a big ship like that, where's that thing at? I don't even see it. I mean, it's around here somewhere. There it is. Player 1. So if you want to kind of get an up close look, it looks small right now, but that ship is massive, and we're going to get an up close look of that ship. If it doesn't fly away, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So let's go. And now the last time I did this, I just crashed right into it because I had my collisions turned on. So like I said beforehand, turn off your collisions. Just turn them off. It'll save you a lot of work. Because, oh yeah, and by the way, these things are fast. These little shuttlecrafts are extremely.
If we can't find out what they're up to, we should continue our mission.
Come right here where it says Chief Brex and turn everything down. You don't need to be at red alert at all. Turn your engines down to 20% at least. Alright. And then go. Because otherwise you're going to zoom like really, really fast, even at speed 1 towards the ship. I mean, it's fine to go fast, but you also want to be safe as well. You want to kind of capture pretty good video as well. And it just makes it a lot more fun. I mean, this is almost kind of like how Captain Kirk in the movie went up to a ship inside of that movie. It wasn't a shuttlecraft. I think it was more of a transport vessel. And they did that little overview of the ship and the bridge and all that kind of stuff from the outside. Well, that's what we're going to do.
Putting my neck out for a Cardassian is not my idea of fun.
I mean, it is so much fun. And they do pop off certain words. They don't really mean anything by it. Like, I don't really think it's just the computer talking. And you can manually control your vessel. That's the best way to do a shuttlecraft, is just do it yourself. Don't let them do it. And these things can pack a punch too. Oh yeah, and now I'm looking at it down here where phasers is. Well, the Excelsior in the last video, why we weren't packing much of a punch is because I had it set at 50 and I didn't realize it. So that's just a heads up also. When you go into battle, make sure that your weapons are where you want them to be at. I don't know why. I think I had them set at 50 to disable another vessel at one time. So anyways, here we go. We are going to look at the Excelsior up close. And like I said, keep collisions turned off. Save you a lot of headache. We're going up a butt end. And be sure to set your, like I said before, set your engines, set everything right. All the mechanisms, all the artwork on these vessels, like the NCC 2000 right there on the fender, is awesome. I mean, they did a lot of work on this game. That's why I always like to call it a simulation more than a game. Alright. Now, we are going way too fast. There we go. Your engines have a lot to do with a lot of things in this game. Simulation, I guess I can call it. So this is the outside of the NCC 2000. You can see how it's turning. Well, you can turn too. So right along with it. This is the butt end of it. What would be traveling here. And the reason why it's turned is because we have our engines tuned down some. But this is pretty much what it would be like, as if you were I'm saying because I'm also controlling the shuttlecraft as well, and this is so fun. There's the bridge. That's where we're at. Right there. Isn't that cool? There's a phaser banks. Look at the underneath it. There's and
Putting my neck out for a Cardassian is not my idea of fun.
Why does it just get this close to Excelsior? But looking at the artwork, I mean, they paid a lot of attention to this game. There's the phaser bank, there's the USS Excelsior, NCC 2000. Alright, and now, there's the bridge, of course, the famous bridge of the NCC 2000. So now, we're going to look up underneath it. Take us again. Now this is a pretty cool thing about the shuttlecraft is that you can do stuff like this. You can't really do it on other games. But we're going to look underneath this one. So now, come on out here and try to do a UE if you can. Some people can't. It's kind of hard to do it. Trying to get up underneath it also. And with the right angle. Because you are in space. And it acts like you are in space. So, anyways, with that, we're going to slow down to a stop. Position ourselves. Pan it right. Alright. Then, I mean, look how massive that thing is. Alright. Now go forward. And below the shield. But I always call this also the shield. I don't know why. Maybe it just looks like a shield. That's why I call it the shield. But it's not, it's the saucer. So anyway, you have your deflector dish down here. We're going to go to the right, and then we'll come around stayed at the last time. Right there. And if you look, you can see our model number. It's right there.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Cardassians are responsible for the recent hostilities.
There's the model number, CC 2000. On the bottom, there's a lower bridge. Right here. There's our deflector dish. Oh yeah, and not to mention our phaser banks. So we have our phaser banks on the lower end. Lights, phasers. And this right here, my friends, these things are torpedo launchers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 banks. They're all with the ship. Deflector dish. The left nacelle. I mean, even for its time, the graphics are great, even though you can't make that out, but I think that's my own settings. But I don't care. I like it like that. Or it could be just a ship too. It's less crash prone. And here we go. Some more faded. Now these are cannons, right? More photon torpedo. Oh yeah. Look. Right here, Excelsior. That really does say United Federation of Planets. But looking at the plaque right here, Excelsior. Like, alright. I really don't know what that is. I don't know if that. I think that's photon torpedo launchers. Pretty sure it is. Around. Yeah, they are. This thing is a battleship, so I mean, don't surprise me that those are photons here. And on this side, should replicate the other end. There's the butt of the ship. There we are. I mean, that is the Excelsior. That's what we'd be all traveling around on. And we'll try to do this with about every ship that we do. Just try to get a pretty good look with the shuttlecraft that comes with it. Let's try to get a pretty good look on that side. To me, it's fun. It gives you a better look at what we're dealing with. And the shuttlecraft that these things have. The Sovereign has what's called a captain's yacht. Those things are fun. Extremely fast. Just about like this thing. I'm heading the wrong way. Gotta go this way. There we go. And there me, it kind of looks like the Enterprise D's shuttlecraft, which it probably is, because shuttlecraft back in those days, it could be, don't get me wrong, I don't know. It could be that, but I don't know. I don't know if it's the shuttlecraft that came with the Excelsior or not. I don't know. But I do know one thing. It's fun. So, Mr. Brex. So, what you want to do to get back to that ship?
Yes, Captain?
Talk to him. Hit player. And have Brex transport you back. Now to retrieve the shuttle. Now the screen's probably going to be all jaggled up. So, it does that. So, there's a shuttlecraft.
Yes, sir?
Talk to him. And we
Ship
found the
dock,
shuttle.
sir.
Now the ship is gone. And now you're right back on your Sovereign. Right back on Sovereign. Right back on the Excelsior. You know what I'm saying? So
Your orders,
let's
Captain.
go for a ride. I mean, that was fun.
Course
Still
laid in.
energized.
Aye, aye.
So now we had a pretty good look on the outside of the ship with the shuttle, and we transported to the shuttle, and had a great time doing it. So here we are. Let's go. Don't know what we're doing here, but you know. Now, let me just put this out there that some galaxies and solar systems and other systems, I should say, can be hostile. So there can be pirates or other ships that can come after you. So always look out for that. I mean, this is Star Trek. It's not, it's more of an adventure than anything. It's a simulator. You don't know what you're going to step into. When you go into hostile space, there can sometimes be hostile enemies and pretty bad ships too. So just keep that in mind. It's kind of like what I just did. I didn't really pay attention. But really, I mean, there's a library on here that you can go through and check out where you're going, make sure that it's not hostile.
I'd say this has made things a little more interesting, in a bad way.
I've also noticed that when I'm talking, their voices are way louder than mine, so you can't really hear what I'm saying. So I'm trying to keep that on the DL, especially when we're in battle. And we'll do another battle with the Excelsior on another video. I just wanted to show you the mechanics of the shuttlecraft, because that is so cool. And it looks like we're just gonna be what we're gonna be, We're gonna be what we're gonna be. That's what you're saying. We're gonna be what we're gonna be. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video on the shuttlecraft, and we'll be back for the next. Man, it's so hard to get off. It's very hard. I don't want to make it too long, but just watching it fly by, that's pretty cool. All right.